Today on this episode of Reality Gays,
Darcey takes a ride on the zebra.
Kara and Guillermo and the giant peach of sadness.
And the Tigerlily voice is back, y'all.
Hi, everybody.
Roll it, Christina.
Hello, this is Captain Poodle speaking. Are you ready to find love?
Yes, ahoy, matey.
Love. Exciting and new. Go online. They're catfishing you.
Shocker.
Fiance.
Soon you'll be flying to parts unknown.
90-day Fiance.
Marrying someone you only met on your phone.
Be they French or Chinese, a brand new K1 visa's the key.
Ooh, the key to what, Poodle?
To love.
It's Reality Gays.
Let's love.
Hey, Darth.
Hey, Stace.
You ready for our big birthday bash?
50. We're going to do it big. We're going to do
Why
it
don't
big.
you tape him up? Tape him up.
Oh, God.
Tape him up for me.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Okay.
Hot flashes. Menopause.
Oh, God.
You got. I still got sex drive though. You got sex drive?
Oh,
You got
hey.
sex drive, Darce?
Hey. I rode the zebra last night.
Oh, you rode the zebra, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I did?
Here we
You know,
go.
Georgi, Porgy. Whoo, ha, whoo, ha. Yeah.
Okay, what is it? Oh, your dress looks good. Oh,
Hey,
don't have cankles.
What?
Careful, your toe will lock up like mine did. You get lock toe.
No.
You get lock toe.
Here. I'm going to put it on the
Lock toe.
Here.
Lock toe. Hey, floor.
Get Florian.
Floor. Darcy's got lock toe. What the fuck is happening with toe? Her toe look weird. Like eagle. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go to the party. We gotta get to the party. But
Let's go.
what the fuck happened with toe?
They're back, ladies and gentlemen. Gays and days. They are back.
I need to know what lock toe is. Is it something that happens with women's feet when they've been put in tiny shoes for too long?
We have not worn heels enough to know this, but I need to know the answer to this too. These and other probing questions we will get to today, y'all. This is Reality Gays, and I'm Maddie.
And I'm Poodle, and we are two ridiculous homosexuals who love tearing reality television a new one.
And we are joyfully excited that our queens are back giving what our queens give most. Just foolishness.
This is what I need. I needed them talking about lock toe like it's a thing because they wear uncomfortable shoes all the time and their poor mangled feet.
I'm going to say again, they are to me are the Carol Burnett and Tim Conway of reality television.
This whole thing felt like a scene from Death Becomes Her. It really did. With the lock toe?
Oh, yes. I really do need to know, y'all. Is lock toe a thing?
I just the one part where they're trying to take the dress off of each other.
And she's like, oh, don't want to get all my makeup.
I'm sweating.
It's a menopause.
It's menopause. That's why you're cranky.
Gave me an insight that Darcey and Stacey are just going to get more hilarious the older they get.
Yeah, it's going to totally be Death Becomes Her in like 10 years.
But maybe if they didn't have to sing, I wish that could be maybe they're at the fucking Connecticut Community Theater is the musical of Death Becomes Her with Darcey and Stacey.
They also
Loren as that husband.
To be fair, that's funny. The alcoholic scientist. Yes. I work so much. The eternal youth. I think it's that the thing is, I don't think they could actually act. They can only play themselves.
That's
so
very
it
true.
would be awful because they don't understand the comic timing. They're great comic timing for themselves. They don't understand anything else. They can literally only do this.
And they do it.
And they do it so well.
Better than anyone.
But like Darcey and Stacey don't really have any other skills. They're not coordinated. They can't dance. They can't sing. But you know what? In this life, you really don't need one thing. You only need one thing.
Yeah. You know what they have that people, even talented people, don't have? They have uniqueness. They have star quality. They have that thing that just makes you riveted to watch them. And again, we will delete any comments that are derogatory towards our queens.
This is a Silva Strong Stan podcast.
Silva Strong Stan cast.
the Silva cast. They really, y'all, I don't know why they haven't done a podcast yet. You know what? They probably couldn't. They'd probably forget to show up, or
they need because I feel like, and I say
they need a producer.
They have a bit of ADHD, both of them.
You think?
I think they need like a producer that would wrangle them. But I think a twin cast, oh my God, would I listen to it?
The only problem is, I think the thing about a podcast, y'all, I know this is shocking, but you kind of do need it to be authentic. And so I feel like I don't know if you would ever really get that with them.
I don't know.
Because even their authenticity is really not that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's what people are looking for. You'd get the funny, but I think people kind of want that a little bit of that kind of like, you have to dig a little deeper in a podcast.
You need somebody else. There was only I only had one problem with this segment. Where are Debbie and Raina?
I don't know. I thought the same thing.
They're all the way up there, and they're having.
They probably got too drunk off the plane and got thrown off.
I gotta say our friends.
We gotta go see our friends, Darcey and Stacey.
Oh God!
So y'all, they're going to their 50th birthday party. The twins, I rode the zebra. Now that's what I've never heard before.
Oh, I never. I was trying to like zebra, like. I mean, I've heard maybe.
I was trying to parse it too.
Yeah, like why zebra? Because George he doesn't give zebra energy. He gives lion or tiger or bears. No, he doesn't give bears. But maybe panther.
This is going nowhere. No. I'd like to yes and you, but this is going nowhere.
Well, that's not what you do.
This is really
not what he does.
So they are going. They're getting all
Little Poodle. That's one of your books. Little Poodle gets kicked out of improv class. Never yes ands anyone.
You know what? I was reminded. I was having a dinner with my cousins on my mom's side of the family. And we were talking about my grandmother, my great grandmother poodle, and we were just telling some stories. And one of my cousins went, she was never really a nurturer. and he told a story, and he had like a Monchichi, and he was talking to Darcey. The Monchichi. What?
Speaking of Darcey and Stacey, that's what they said they were called when they were Monchichi.
Monchichi. And he was talking to it, and my grandmother went, "What are you talking to?" And that, which is full of judgment. Almost everything was. And he's like, "I'm just talking to my Monchichi. This is George, my Monchichi." And she went, "How stupid." So maybe that's where I get my yes and
No.
no. I'll
Man.
say no. Yes, no comedy.
Your mother would be even worse. Because if someone did it, someone would like go, they would do something and your mother would just go, why would I do that? This doesn't make sense. It's in the middle of the scene, in front of the audience.
She's the worst. Yeah, she's not a comedy team player either. You know, I've said this before. Get better material. I will play. Anyway. So
yes, we kind of are. They're trying on dresses for their 50th, and they're
so Georgi is working, and they're in the car later on.
It's
and
weird. It's weird. I don't know if in this party. I think this was just a Miami party for filming because I feel like y'all, if Darcey and Stacey have a 50th birthday party, they are going to do it big.
I agree. I thought this was a little, maybe we didn't see all the party. I think it was for filming. I agree with you. I feel like this would have been some type of destination party. Mm-hmm. I think Daddy Silva would have been there. I think the kids would have been there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this was for filming. I totally. I think I think this was, and they're like, you're all our family. You're all our friends, all our family. But y'all, they're talking about the trip to Bulgaria. That is the big thing that's going to happen, where Darcey goes to Bulgaria. It sounds like some kind of sequel where you have to go like Ernest Scared Stupid. Darcey goes to Bulgaria.
To Bulgaria. Somebody make that movie poster. And I'll with her, as Loren said, y'all look like dragon with her toe.
Dragon toe, dragon toe, like eagle. So it's basically now she's talking to Stacey about, she's like, yeah, wants me to wear like certain clothes. Stacey goes, what do you mean? And Darcey goes, like, covered up. Stacey screws up her face like, what? Like she's just been told she can never have any more lip filler ever. What? And he's like, he told me there's no one in Bulgaria that looks like me. And I went, and Stacey went, what?
She's like,
we've been in small towns. We've been all over Europe. And I know. Like, he said people would think I was a hoe. Think I was a hoe.
And Florian is just like,
he do massage. He touched people's feet and body.
And he said, there are two Georgis. There is, in Bulgaria, he is a priest, which made me laugh.
Yeah.
And also kind of imagine Georgi in a priest costume.
Yes.
And
it's so hot.
God.
And at one point, she says,
so when he shows up, fuck.
Oh, you know, I think he's aging. Like I think he's aging a little fast. I think he's getting maybe too much Botox or something, because he looks a little older.
I think it looks good on him. I love it. And his hair is it's a great length.
His hair's he's better. I will say this, he looks better now than he ever has.
Yeah.
But it looks like he did something that aged him some, because he had a fresher face.
Maybe, or maybe he stopped getting as much. Maybe he got less.
No. I'm saying it wasn't that. It was, you know how people look when they're in their 30s, and he's 37 now, but it looks like it's accelerated.
Yeah.
It may be that he's thinner too now.
Yeah.
But so he says, they're talking about, he's like, don't tell me to be someone I'm not. I'm gonna look like me. So I'll be interested. The thing about it is, y'all, all you would need to do, and I think this is probably what is just get her some kind of glamorous wrap to put over her shoulders. And I don't think the parents are going to have a problem with it. Maybe not wear something that just almost shows your nipples.
Hopefully they're going there in a cooler, we don't know what time of year it is. Because if it's cool, I could see Darcey could rock like a like a sleek turtleneck with some like cute pleather pants and a cute belt.
I don't see Darcey wearing a turtleneck. It needs to have some type of sex appeal to it. Or if it's a turtleneck, it's going to have cutouts.
So they're getting, and that's when we find out, like, because I even wrote, I was like, "Where the fuck is Georgi?" And then they start talking about it. Stacey asks,
and so they get they're getting to the party. Let's do a pig, and so Florian says, "It's so funny." With Stacey is always kind of reminding her. It's interesting. Stacey is always telling her that what she has isn't enough, but she deserves more. But it sounds like she's being supportive.
I don't know what that's like to have someone do that to you at all.
Fair. I mean, well. So she's like, he's still working. He'll look up. And Stacey's like, you deserve your husband being there.
She does. It's weird.
I know I do.
I know.
You deserve it.
And they start talking.
Loren goes, he's making money.
Because now he's a director or operations manager. And they just start talking facts and figures, just talking about was making $5,000 a month before.
Yeah. I asked him for one day off and he told me I got a promotion. Don't know why he hid that from me. It's like, I don't know if I think that probably he did not hide the fact that they're making a mountain out of a molehill. Mm-hmm. But Florian just goes, making more money, good.
I mean, it is expensive to live in Miami.
Yeah, very much so. And she's like, I just wish you'd be transparent about how much money we're making. And they arrive, talk about that we're 50 and we're getting younger all the time. We see Shannon, who is their cousin, I believe, and their friend Leslie, and they're talking. We do find out that Georgi,
or I think Darcey's wearing green and Stacey's wearing pink, but they're wearing the same dress.
Mm-hmm. And they're talking about Bulgaria with the cousin and the friend. It's like, she's like, yeah, sometimes I text with the mom, and we kind of break up a while back, and she's got kicked him to the curb, and we see a thing from Ginka that says a compassionate person does not throw a friend out on the street before Christmas.
Now they've had their, and we don't. What she doesn't know either, and I think she has no idea of what Georgi has told them. And we met his parents originally, right? Didn't we?
No, I don't think we ever have.
No, because they've never met her.
No, we've never read him.
I feel like, did we see his parents though before he came over, or when she went?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, yeah.
The only person we've seen has been that ex-wife. He's very mysterious. We don't know a lot about him.
That's what I was getting to. I was like, we just don't know a lot about his life.
No, we don't. Later on, Georgi does show up, and Darcey goes, "Where's your wedding band?"
Yeah, immediately, he's like, "I took it off because I do massages," and I get it. He doesn't want to lose his wedding band,
right? He doesn't wear jewelry, and she's like, "But it's a symbol of our love."
Yeah. But come on, you're going to your wife's 50th. I mean,
yeah, I have a feeling that this is massaged a little bit, but I don't care. I'm here for it. I'm here for the fake. I'm here for the passionate confessions about whether they will find love or if Georgi is lying to her or if it's all a lie. I'm here for it. They do it better than anybody else. I love it.
Speaking of passionate, Loren and Stacey are just making out at the fucking party, and Darcey's just sitting there blinking, just kind of. And then she looks at Georgi. She's like, "You gotta kiss me.
Yeah, what's it to me? What's it to me?" What a crazy thing to do! Just because your twin sister just kissed her.
Yeah. And he does kiss her, not like that, but he does kiss her.
No, he kisses her like a couple of times, and she kind of lays it on him.
Yeah, I see the love between Florian and Stacey, and I want that love. I want that love.
Love me.
Now, thank God for Svet. I actually think this was a good conversation for Darcey to hear.
Svet.
Who's very pretty as well.
Who looks like a cast member of What We Do in the Shadows. And we're going to talk about his wife also. I'm going to let you take some time on that makeup.
No, again, I'm just not, I don't know this like upturned nose contouring thing. It doesn't look good. It just looks like you have like cocaine or some shit on the end of your nose.
Yeah.
Just not a fan of it.
She was also legit orange.
Well, it was kind of like you could see which is natural. I do this for you. I put like, when we do makeup, I'll put bronzer on your forehead so it doesn't look so dome-like, you know? So,
fair.
I do it to me too because I have a big forehead. But you've got to blend the line in so that way it doesn't look like hairline, orange line.
Yeah. You actually saw there's a distinct line.
There's a distinct line of the orange bronzer around her face.
It looked like in South Carolina, we have red dirt. It looked like she'd been playing in the dirt and rubbed all of it on her face.
Yeah,
y'all got to stop looking like you got dirty faces. It's bad.
Yeah.
I don't, is it just that bronzer has become so ubiquitous that we don't know how to use it? And how do you wear bronzer and not look like you got dirt on your face? Like you're in the Old West.
It's, when I first learned bronzer years ago doing makeup, it was hard at first. You have to have a very soft hand when you apply it.
Right. This woman did not follow that.
No.
And she, before that, so Svet basically is also from Bulgaria. And he said, you need to prepare her properly because the judgment is real. Mm-hmm. And so apparently Bulgaria is the seat of judgment over all of Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
And he's like, you can't dress like you do in Miami. Later on,
Roxy, that's his wife, Roxy.
Yes. Roxy's, and she says, well, it was scary the first time I met them, and I toned it down as much as I could, but they want a nice Christian woman covered up so they can take her to church.
Yes, and she said, and she's like, and they're going to talk to everyone about this, which it's Darcey's words, but she's like, and they're going to talk to the neighbors, their family. They're going to tell stray dogs, and Darcey's just sitting there going,
the priest.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And I hope, though, and she says, just give this to him. This is out of respect for his family. Just do this for him. And like, it's the problem why Darcey is wonderful and wonderful on reality television is Darcey is so insecure in her life. She takes everything personally.
Yeah.
So it's hard for her to tease out that this is nothing. I mean, it is about her, but it's more about just do this to play a role for the culture and then go home. It's not really going to affect your day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Especially on first meeting. You gotta
meet them where they are.
It's like usually when I'm trying to introduce someone to Jake, I'll do like a couple of minute FaceTime before. I won't actually get them in person. They can get used to just a little bit. And then you grow on them.
Like a lichen. And I also take things from them. Boy. Symbiosis.
Wrong.
Let's move on to Tigerlily and Adnan, who they do this 4 months earlier kind of thing where
she's 41, he's 23.
Yes, y'all, if you did not watch this season, we had a lot of stuff to say about them.
Yeah. Not excited for him to be at a tell-all. He was so terrible that tell all.
No, it was a really hard watch. Their whole season was a pretty tough watch. That was before the 90 days.
And what is happening now, their plot point in their relationship, is exactly what
we said was going to happen.
All of us knew this. We all knew this was going to happen.
He's going to move the goalposts for her about what she wanted, and he telegraphed that the entire season.
They will get divorced, I think.
Have to.
I think.
Yeah, the thing is, what she really believes is when he's in America, he'll start loosening up. Here's the thing, y'all. Spoiler alert. She's already been seen wearing like long clothing, like covered up clothing. He might be getting a little bit more westernized, but his views aren't. For him, what he thinks for him as a man, those are the things that are going to become lax.
And actually, I think now that he has a child, he's going to be doubling down.
It's going to be more.
Yeah. It's going to be.
This was a miscalculation for her, I believe.
Well, but remember, they only met each other 2 days and then got married because she's a fucking idiot.
Remember, you're marrying someone who's 25,
23.
Who's a mama's boy. Oh, that's right. He's that young.
Frontal cortex is not even finished yet.
You get what you pay for. You know, everything was there. So they're showing this kind of scene where this log cabin paradise she's built, Montana chic or whatever it is. Well, and she's basically saying that now that you're here, everything is different. What's changed and why? And he's like, I'm the man. I can do whatever I want. And she says, how can I ever trust you again? And she was like, mention that again.
He says, talk about trust and I will make it a bigger problem.
So
she is very pregnant in this.
She's very pregnant. So it seems like there's been some type of question of his fidelity. Or something.
Yeah. Which I could totally see him cheating on her because he feels like he can. Y'all, this Adnan, it's not even just his views. Those aside, he's not a good guy.
No, absolutely not.
Talk about a bit. I feel more and more we see him really self-involved. He wants to be fucking famous. He thinks his shit doesn't stink. And he has a potential just to be a fucking monster the older he gets.
I really don't know why after him on that tell-all, they wanted him back.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't like he caused drama that made something.
No.
I get why you bring Pred back. I totally get it.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't want it, but I get it. I don't get why you bring them back. Because no one really wants to watch that.
God, if he comes for our queens.
Better not.
He better fucking not.
So 4 months earlier, she has a weed eater and the title card has her with a big old baby bump.
Bump. And yeah.
Adnan's coming tomorrow. So she is 6 months pregnant and she's like this, I love a log cabin look. I'm a city girl, but I have a cozy Montana vibe.
I will say this. She looks better. She's using less makeup, I feel like, and not taking her, because I never noticed that she has these really cute freckles on the top of her cheeks. I actually think she looks, and maybe she's just plumper because she's gained weight being pregnant, but she looks younger. She looks more youthful. And I wonder too, if you're pregnant, I don't think you can get Botox and things like that when you're pregnant.
I don't know. I do not know.
I don't know. So maybe she's doing less stuff, but I was pleasantly surprised with that. I was like, I think this is the best she's looked.
There's also this kind of housewives energy with Tigerlily.
She wants to be that too.
And I kind of don't think it belongs on this show. And I think they're experimenting with it. I don't think, because this is a very like housewives kind of thing. Y'all, she is wealthy from her previous husband. Yeah. So she doesn't need any money. and the toilets are $12,000 each. And they have all these. So it's this could have been in any Housewives franchise, this scene.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's a
with a $12,000 toilet.
Yeah.
You use it every day.
That's too much for a toilet. I'm sorry.
That's a lot, but still, we are grossly behind on our toilet systems in America. Go to other countries like Japan, and they have these great. They wipe your ass, sing you a song, put a heater on. Doesn't make sense.
Wipe your ass and sing you a song.
Sorry, continue. No one gets.
Anyway,
literally,
I have a feeling that is coming from a place of plumbers. Growing up with a plumber father.
Plumbing's very important to me. Yes, continue.
Yes. So I don't know if they're trying something new with her being here, like trying to give the show a kind of a more cachet, flashy, kind of luxury kind of feel. I don't think that's not the show, and it's never been the show.
Mm-mm.
Y'all, this is the show of Danielle and Muhammad. This is the show where Clayton's mother lived in a closet. I don't know why it helps having her on. I really get it. It's a story people talk about, but then of course, y'all, the bidet, I will never be able to call it. The bidet shoots all over her friend Shay and Cruz, basically her employers or her employees.
Friends, but her hairdresser and what is
I think she's a makeup artist, I believe.
Artist, yeah. And they're married.
Married couple. Yeah. And remember
all this before. Tigerlily is so Frisco, new money, Dallas. She is
totally.
She is so. When I said that last season, all of the Dallas sissies were like, "Yes."
So they show clips of Adnan and her relationship and that awful wedding dress, that awful wedding dress, and the tacky wedding. But she said things have been a roller coaster, because in the beginning he was okay with me being Christian and he was Muslim, but lately he bought her a Quran in English and wants me to read it. I haven't yet.
No, don't forget, y'all. More than anyone, I think I think that Tigerlily has done the least amount of research on anyone's religion ever. Maybe, and that's saying something on this show.
The fact that she won't even read, I'm not saying she has to convert, but just to understand her husband more.
Yeah. It's
to
like
read the Quran.
She just wants a hot young guy.
Yeah, that's why I don't feel as bad.
I think they're both getting what they want out of this. He does look good this season too.
He looks better because he's done his hair better.
Yeah. Although he's in his hair. He's going to go to church.
He is. He basically says, we got married and the topic of conversion never came up. That's a lie.
That's a big lie.
Or he told everyone but you. And it was on the show. So there's a little bit of a narrative here. She's trying to produce that he's never said anything. She watched the season.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's extremely true. But she also says, she's like, and he wants this baby to be a Muslim. She's like, which I'm fine with it. That's the religion of his father. But he's made comments like he wants me to convert. And y'all, she's bringing, what is she bringing in the car to meet him? But black balloons.
Why?
I'm pausing for judgment.
Why?
Not balloons.
Black balloons.
There's one reason you use black balloons. What is it?
Someone's over the hill birthday party.
Thank you.
That's it. which used to be a thing. They don't really do that anymore.
Nope.
Oh,
50 is the new 40.
But they don't really do that now. So
I just think, what's the point? It's bad. You know how I feel about balloons. I'm not going to go into it. It is terrifying to see balloons in the back of a car for me. I was triggered.
I know.
Moving on.
Before, I should have warned you. I'm sorry. Next time I will.
She's waiting on him, and there he is, and all you could hear
hold on. These are the stupidest shoes I've ever seen.
Totally agree. I don't know what she's thinking.
I don't know. They're just expensive. Actually, they're not the stupidest shoes I've ever seen. There's some really stupid couture fashion shoes when people
and she's wearing them pregnant.
She's wearing them pregnant, and I'm just like, bitch, like, come on. Even like Louis Vuitton makes cute sneakers. Get some Prada sneakers, something.
Yep. So she sees them and she goes, baby.
He arrived, he bends down, kisses her stomach, and he's like, we're finally together, and now I'm in Texas, and I don't care about anything. I'm the happiest man in the world.
I'm in love with my wife and baby. And he's saying hello to his baby. Evidently, the baby is not waking up. And y'all, it starts right away when she starts to drive.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what are you doing? She's like, no, people will see my wife and she's pregnant and driving. That's ridiculous. Why would that happen? And she's like, you don't know the roads. But of course, she gives him the keys.
And then, of course, he's like not stopping at stops. Again, he has this, it's almost like where Andrei can be really bullheaded and does what he wants, but he won't do it if he knows it's going to be at the potential detriment or hurt someone in his life. He doesn't really do that a lot. He does it he's bullheaded out of, he feels like that's the just thing to do. And he's not always right. And he does hurt people in that. But Adnan is like, there's more of a nefariousness to me watching him. He does this shit that is not safe for the woman and your baby because he feels like he can. And he wants to show everybody. He's a deeply insecure person.
To show his dominance over her.
Yeah, you know what? That's it. Andrei is really that man is very secure.
He's secure.
If I looked like that, if I was that tall and I had that dick, I would be secure.
We don't actually know the size of his dick.
But we know.
We do.
You use the gift. You use the gift.
I'm just saying it hasn't been documented. Andrei, if you want to send me that, you're more than welcome to.
No, No. Can you imagine that Libby just going on Instagram Live? She's like, guys, Andrei sent his dick to this Mary. We don't need that type of press.
It's just true. So he sees y'all. Adnan is actually scared of thunderstorms.
Well, this does look like a very big storm, actually. Before they saw it, I went, this is a tornado type of supercell.
Did you just say supercell or supercell?
That's what I said, supercell. A supercell. Like Gary England would talk about, who just passed away. Rest in peace.
Really?
He died about a month ago. Gary England, yeah.
How do you know?
Oh my God, Oklahoma celebrity. It's like when Linda Kavanaugh passes away, there's going to be a big parade. But Gary.
Again, none of us know who these people are.
But y'all all need to thank Gary England because he was the first person in America to use Doppler radar, and he pioneered a lot of weather things that now are being used across the world.
Rest in peace or power, Gary England.
Rest in the skies.
There we go.
You know what?
We need to move on. So anyway, at one point she's like, "Are you okay with driving in the rain?" He has to think about it. He's like, "Yeah, I'm okay."
I mean, like he's trying. Yeah, it's.
But I'm saying, and I said this during the season. We've discussed this as well. That this whole controlling thing and her kind of rebelling against it is the kink that their relationship is based. The sexual chemistry is based on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. she says, this controlling man thing isn't going to fly here in the United States. And I went, oh, yes, it will, because he doesn't give a shit. It's going to fly because this guy does not compromise.
Yeah. But this kind of, in a way, she likes playing with it. She likes seeing, because y'all, she's thinking, I have all the money. And she's had money for a while, and so she can control everything.
He doesn't.
So it's going to, this is what's going to flip back and forth.
I don't think he comes from money.
No.
All right, y'all.
You know what time it is? Bustles.
Bustles. Church.
Drawing room. Church. Duke of Buckingham.
Okay, I've been busy, so I have not seen this episode. So
you stop saying you've been busy. Just saying I haven't seen the episode. We've both been busy.
You do the same thing.
I watched it last night before I went to bed. I didn't get drunk off of one martini. I had two and was tipsy. Y'all, the show's back. And I'll tell you why. We get some great one-liners this episode. And thank God Peggy's going to live. I was worried for a while.
They really put her through it.
She's in Newport with the fresh air. Which apparently is this kind of like hell-like place where you've been excised from society, because that's where Agnes is so afraid she's going to have to go. As she put it, poor. Maybe I'll just, when I'm living in Newport with the cast-off. What does she say? With the cast-off, society's cast-offs and the women of ill repute. and then she's like, at least they'll have wine. And the other great line, it was a Bertha line where the Duke of Buckingham has come in and basically said they're trying to, Railroad Daddy is going to, of course, give him some money because they have to shore up. Basically, his finances are a mess, because you already knew that. Yeah. That's why he's looking for a wealthy American heiress. And so it's not enough, it seems like, for the Duke of Buckingham. And Railroad Daddy goes, that's it. That's my final offer. And that's kind of the way to break off the engagement, he thinks, because he knows that Agnes or Gladys doesn't want to marry the Duke. And Bertha is, of course, destroyed by this news. And she goes, I'll take my coffee in the drawing room. You will hear me say that.
I was literally about to say, you can't start saying that because you don't have a drawing room.
Church, I'll take my coffee in the drawing room.
God, it's really great that you're not wealthy.
There's also one more line from Mrs. Fish, another one of my favorite people.
Don't pull over. That's Poodle.
It's been going all day. Also, they're doing big construction. There's a whole pit in the middle of Lexington Avenue.
Oh, great!
And cars are honking their horns all day long. And apparently, a lot of ambulances want to get through there.
Yeah.
So Mrs. Fish says, they're like, well, we come here to hear music. She's like, I come here to look at the clothes and talk about all my friends.
Now you can say that. That's what I like to do.
So y'all, it looks like, and you're going to kind of lose your mind too, because two very famous legends show up as Dr. Kirkland's parents. That's the Jordan Donica role, the doctor who is going to call on her, who needs to probably work on his affected mid-Atlantic accent. Because he's like, Miss Peggy, I do believe that. I'm like, okay, pull it back, Jordan. It's a little much.
You can say who the parents are. I don't mind.
We meet his parents. They are Brian Stokes Mitchell. I just said like I was drunk. Brian Stokes Mitchell. Brian Stokes Mitchell and Felicia Rashad.
Shut up! Shut up!
I gasped.
Oh, God! I love
Now,
this show.
the only problem is they can already tell there's some colorism about, because they're asking her father, Peggy's father, how far back does your business go of apothecaries? How many generations back? Because he was enslaved and they were born free.
Which
Or they...
I don't think a lot of white people know about how that was such a big. So I'm glad they're exploring that storyline. Just about.
I think if you had, that's true about there were different. Not all Black people were enslaved.
Yes. That's what I mean, yeah.
Especially from certain generations and being in the South. But he bought his freedom, Peggy's father. And so he's worried they're going to judge them. He even said, and also she has this line, Felicia Rashad has this line saying, how long were the children in the sun? They've already been in there enough. So you're already thinking it's going to be an issue between skin color and...
Oh my God! Are Felicia Rashad and Audra McDonald going to have a tete-a-tete? Oh!
Possibly. They also brought in her cousin. I think Audra McDonald's cousin is having also a good time. I need to look up who the actress is. But they were
immediately after this podcast.
Now, then a big deal. Something that's really important happened where the ladies, one of Bertha's French maid, saw Larry kiss Marion. And she says, it's good to see them getting along. And she's like, what? And so now Bertha Russell is aware of Marion's canoodling with her son.
Oh, no.
We will see.
Oh.
Yeah. And Clock Twink and Larry have a meeting, and they're still working on it.
Okay.
It's still a storyline that I just don't give a shit about.
Clock Twink is hot, though. I followed him on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, he's cute. He
is hot.
6'4".
He was on The Last of Us.
Oh, I stopped watching that show.
Really?
Yeah. Once he died, I was like, I'm out.
Wow, boy.
It's also in this, I've decided in this day and age, I can't watch shows. I can maybe see a movie. I can't weekly watch a show that's about the world falling apart around us. I just can't.
But I understand what you're saying. It's actually not. It's you said the same thing about Walking Dead, but it's actually about survival, and the will to survive. I get it when people say that, but.
I'm already surviving. We all are. All right. Speaking of on their last leg, shall we jump back into Cara and Guillermo?
Yes.
Okay. But y'all, that was your Gilded Age Corner.
That was. I really wish we could play that theme, but YouTube won't allow it.
YouTube won't allow it.
So they're going to pick peaches.
Not
Millions
gay
of
way.
Peaches for free. That band was called Presidents of the United States of America. That was too long of a name, and no one told them.
I mean, really, they were like, y'all don't pull over. That's me. Peaches come from a can. They were put there
by a man
in a factory downtown. Is that a great lyric or a bad lyric?
No one ever said it was. It always felt like a joke band. It really did. They're kind of flirting. He's like, I'm going to eat a peach today. Your peach. And she's like, don't talk like that. And I'm like, Guillermo, read the room. Your wife is not well. She's not happy.
Because he said she tries to have sex every day and she's saying no.
For 3 months. Yeah.
Yes. And so, But they're walking along. Nico's in there
Holding hands.
Holding hands.
And this kid is so fucking cute.
He's really cute. Yeah.
And so she says, I appreciate the effort to support me, but I need to support in other ways, especially in my music career, because she sings bachata. And y'all, she sings really well in Spanish. You can find YouTube. Yeah. She's a good singer.
She's a really good singer.
And I'm judgmental about shit like that, obviously.
Yeah.
She's a good singer. And she's talented. And she says she's performed all over the world, but something about bachata speaks to her soul. And she says, I'm so passionate about it, but he doesn't support it. And it's not exactly that we find out later, but she says, I need to talk to you about the next performances that I have upcoming. I stopped inviting you because I don't think you enjoy it, and that makes me feel bad because I want you to be my biggest fan. This is a good attempt at communication.
Yeah.
And he says, going out to clubs, it's not my thing, but I want to support you. I do like your music. And in the moment, Guillermo's like, it's not that I don't like her music. I really don't love it. And it's like, and more so, I don't like the people who are at these shows. So it seems like Guillermo is a little bit of a homebody. He doesn't enjoy the
Is there jealousy of male attention?
It could be.
Doesn't like too, because
it could be.
Of course, she's a dancer too. So
she's an extrovert. Yeah.
When she sings and yeah. And so,
that could be very true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she says there's another one coming up. He's like, I'm going to go. So you're like, okay. He also says, he's like, I know that me not going to these shows is a part of our problem. So he's aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he suggests, and this is probably a pretty big misstep. He's like, what if we go back to sleeping together? And I think he thought, and she's like, well, it can't happen tonight. I'm not there yet. So I thought he was offering a volley. This just tells you how different styles of communication and how different, I don't even talk about love language, but just different how they communicate with each other.
They really need to go back to therapy.
They really do, because I think they thought they were similar, but they could not be more different.
More different.
I think you can be with someone who's different than you and communicates differently, but you have to know about it and find some middle way or use their communication way and teach them to use yours.
They're both not, and I think, like I talked before, Guillermo is stubborn, but it made me
so
realize.
So is Kara.
So it made me realize in this, she did some before, but especially now that she's been hurt by him, it's hard. And he keeps doing just dumb shit without even talking to her, consulting with her, because he does what he wants. But they both don't do a good job of, like, if you are so different, you have to figure out a way that you don't necessarily agree with someone what they want, but you can support it. And they don't support one another, I think, on both sides. And then
you're right, because she doesn't support his like flying thing,
which I think is
she kind of makes fun of it.
But I don't even know if he had done it the right way and didn't just like quit his job and all this. I don't know if she's still, because she's their relationship is built. It's kind of something it's one of those relationships that when people meet, sometimes it's very much like it's a teasing relationship. Oh, I love you, but I'm always going to just take you down a notch. That's just how I am. But those type of relationships don't sustain for very long.
They don't age well.
They don't age well. Better way of saying it. Yeah.
And they don't age well into your 30s, which she's getting into. And we said this last week, y'all. The difference between a 25-year-old man and a 32-year-old woman might as well be 15 years.
Yeah.
Emotionally, especially.
Emotionally. And I judged her last session because I was like, I can't believe she already didn't go back to therapy. But this was
it was what he said.
But this is a big scene so they go, and I remember doing couples therapy. That's kind of one of the first things you do when you go in. You do ask some type of question like, you're here because you love and care about one another. You kind of establish like,
because you want to affirm it.
What is your personal, because then you're on some of the same page.
You want to affirm it. Yeah. Right away.
And she immediately affirms it. She's like, yes,
of course.
I care about him. And he says, I don't know. I agree. What's the point then?
And I'm sure that he said that in a minute of hurt, and he wanted to hurt her.
He does do that. We've seen that. He'll
but
get angry.
Honestly, if you're in therapy, this is not the time. Now, I wonder if he fought her on going to therapy. I wonder if he was just kind of being pissed to even be there. But I'm like you. When I heard that, I went, okay, so why are we here?
Because you have a kid. If you didn't have a kid, I think you both would be broken up.
Yeah. And so she said, I don't know if you said that in a hurt place or if you meant it, but I could never say that to you. You're the father of my child. She's crying. I would never do that to you. He hugs her, says, I really love you. I am so sorry that I did that. I understand. It's good that he said I'm sorry there, but boy, I think that's a hard thing to come back from.
Well, you can come back for it if their actions are changing too, that you feel someone loves you. But how can she? So now she's going back and questioning. He changes his job. He quits it out of the blue. He does all this stuff and doesn't tell her. That would make me feel like someone really doesn't care about me.
Right. And then the next week he wants to go into the Air Force.
And
it's just another thing.
He's a kid figuring out life.
Yeah. And she needs someone who can provide her emotional stability. And he's not going to be able to do that.
No.
So it's I saw a little bit. They're going to have to kind of almost start over. I feel like they need to say, can we forget about everything that we've said to one another and promise to start over together? Because y'all taking this baggage and trying to build something out of it is going to be a fucking disaster.
Yeah. Yeah. You have to do that. It's like when you have an affair or something, you both have to
have to say
it happened and we're started turning a new page.
We moved over.
Because just,
yeah, I feel bad for them because I like both of them.
I do too.
And you can tell she is. I understand why I think she probably regretted filming this because you can tell she probably did not want to be miserable, and she keeps apologizing for crying.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this: it's hard to watch, but it's riveting.
Oh, look, no, Paul, look like dragon.